Hello, happy summer. I thought I would just share a little toning workout today because someone asked me to just show some things that I do in my own personal workouts. So just modify for yourself, but you can't see it, but I've got several different weights out, weights of dumbbells like 5s, 8s, 10s, 12s, and I'll switch back and forth. I was going to do some exercise band things, but I think I'll wait and do a separate one for that. So let's just warm up a little bit and stretch. Just take those arms back, and then we'll get right into it. If you need more of a warm up, then just stop this and take a little more time. Do some stretches. You can pull back up one of my older workouts possibly. Take one arm across, but we do need to warm up just a little bit. I've already done a cardio little workout with my husband a few minutes ago, so I'm pretty warmed up. That's always good to do. Just take a little walk or just move around a little bit before you grab your weights and start doing some toning. Let's just march a little bit. I toyed with the idea of doing just one workout for upper body and coming on with another one for lower. I'm still not sure. I might decide in 15 minutes that it's just upper body. We'll see. And you could just do upper body one day, stop the video, and do lower the next. Who knows? All right, take your heels out. Good job. Let's warm up that core. So you just want to twist side to side. And then push. And then let's just hold it right here. Reach, other side. Reach. And then in the center, both arms are going to come over. Round that back up and stretch back. Round it. And stretch back and release, and let's try to take it all the way down. Stretch out your back. Now this workout will be probably a little bit more difficult than what I usually do because I'm going to show you, what I do. And I'm 60, so you can do this too. But you've really got to just push it side to side. You've got to work up to it if you haven't been working out. But most of you that follow me and work out with me have. So, it's time to step it up a little bit. All right, one leg and back. Let's just hold that lunge for a brief second. Change. Let's get right into it. So working those arms, a lot of times what I do is I think shoulders by try. So we're going to start with the shoulders. I'm going to grab some 12s because I usually use those. And many times when I'm working out, if I decide something feels too heavy, I stop and change weights. So you might see that. But we're going to pick those weights up, shoulder height, and we're just going to alternate doing some shoulder presses. Singles. And I'll just get a number in my head, anywhere usually from 8 to 14. And that's what I'll shoot for. Now you don't need to worry about bulking up and looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger because you're not going to if you don't want to. Now if you do want to, there are ways to do that are legal. But we're not going to. I like to be strong. But also, I don't want to look like Arnold. All right, I'm going to put those down. Shake my arms out just for a second. And I think I'll just march in place for just a little bit while I shake out. That way you get some steps in and you stay loose. All right, moving down to the biceps. I'm going to stick with this weight. I may change it the next round. Now plant my feet. I'm just going to do single bicep curls. So you see, I'm keeping my Elbows right by my side, tucking pelvis under. Sometimes when you look at yourself in your computer or in a mirror, if you have one, you'll see you might think you've got good posture when you don't. Like I did not just then, but I fixed it. I'm going to do one more each side. I'm going to put those down and shake them out a little bit. Maybe some big circles. Also, I have no idea how long this is going to last, so we'll just see. Mainly, I just miss doing a workout for you guys. Hopefully, we'll start back up in June. All right, so shoulders by tri. So that's that back of the arm right here that you don't want to keep waving after you've stopped. So, same thing. We're going to do single arms, but I want you to bend your knees, hinge forward at the waist so you're not rounding your back. You're keeping it straight. I'm going to turn this way, but you can you're going to alternate taking that weight back. Now already I feel like this weight might be too heavy for me right now to maintain good form. Sometimes I use the 12s. I also use 15 sometime, but I've already worked out today, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm going to finish out my reps. One more each side. Good job. I'm going to put those down. I think we'll do total body toning today, because I like to do that. That way I move on down, give my arms a break, and then I can come back to the arms. So just shake out those arms a little bit. Let's move down. Not going to the floor. We're going to do some standing core work. So I think for that I'm going to grab my med ball, and this one's about 8 pounds. So you can use a dumbbell. And I'm just going to start with some side taps, keeping my elbows up. And that core. And think of your core as a big wide belt going all the way around. So it's not just the front, but it's the front, sides, your waist, and your back. I'm going to strengthen all of that. All right, good job. While I've got that ball, I'm going to do some standing crunches. And I am rounding my back on this one and crunching. Keep breathing. I didn't say my usual breathing in through your nose stuff. I forgot about that at the beginning, but keep breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good job. 6, 4, 2. Last one. Good job. All right, now bend those knees. Hold on to that weight in your hand, and we're going to just rotate side to side. But you'll see I'm stopping in the center, and I really want to focus on keeping my hip bones facing the front. So on this one, I'm not twisting all the way around. I'm just trying to move my torso. Good job. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good job. I'm going to put that weight down for a second. Shaking out my arms because they're holding some weight, so still getting some arm toning in there. I'm just going to round out my back and fold forward, stretch out that lower back a little bit. Come back up, deep breath in. Exhale. All right, let's move it on down to the lower part of the body, and that's going to include the glutes, your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, calves. So I think for this I'll start out with the 12s again. And we're just going to start with a nice squat. So feet and knees a little bit more than shoulder width apart. We're going to take it down and up. Now sometimes I just let my weights dangle. Most of the time I do, because then I can get more depth in that squat. Now, as you squat, keep your chest up. You're going to want to bend that way. Don't do it. Pretend like you're trying to sit down, so you're actually scooting your booty back like you're going to sit on a stool or a chair, and then just pop back up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm going to put those down for a second and just move my feet around. Now choose a weight and a number of reps that you do that you know when you get to that number you can't do anymore. Okay, you've exhausted that muscle. So if you just did that and you did 14 reps and you were still going pretty strong, couldn't feel anything, you know, bump those weights up to a little something heavier next time, or do more reps. Okay, so let's do some lunges. We're going to step back, do step back lunges. So starting with that left leg. This is a balance move too. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm going to step back and bend that back knee and come back and then alternate. So back, balance, and down and up. Step back, bend it, and come up. Keep going. Get your own number in your head that you're shooting for. And go your own pace. I've just got some music going in the background. Hopefully it sounds low enough to just be in the background to you, but that's the reason is I don't want to, you know, try to feel like I've got to stay with the beat. And if you know me, I would do that. I would be just going 90 to nothing, trying to stay with the beat of the music and hurt myself on these. I'm going to do one more each side. Good job. Now, move on down to the calves. My feet are going to face the front, and I'm just going to lift my heels up off the floor. I'll turn around so you can see my calves, see that's working. I'm going to 15, and I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to turn them about halfway out, not quite halfway. And same thing, up and down. You want strong legs. You're walking and hiking in the summer, work out in your yard and garden. 2 more. Last time. Now I'm going to turn them all the way out. Same thing. Bring them up. I've got those 12-pound weights, so 24 pounds in all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, put those down for a second, and we'll just shake out those legs a little bit, and we're going to go. That's our first round. Normally, if I'm doing this by myself, I'll do about 3 rounds, sometimes more. Today I'm going to do 2 or 3. We'll see at the end of this next round. What we do, stretch it. You can even pull that foot up a little bit. Other side. And then back up. We're going to go right back to the arms. So grab your weights. And this time I'm going to do that. We're going to do the shoulders by try. So I was about to go into biceps, but let's take care of those shoulders first. We went single arms last time. This time we're going to go double arms. So you're just going to bring them up to your shoulders and push them both up. And when you come up at the top, you're going to do a little corkscrew so that you're turning those weights. Hopefully you can see my hands, see what I'm doing. Some trainers call this a military shoulder press. I've also, what else have I heard it called? The Arnold, because Arnold Schwarzenegger likes to do these. I'm going to do one more. Put them down. Always take a few seconds between each move so you can stretch those arms out, let everything kind of dissipate that's built up from, lifting those weights. And then I'll pick them back up and moving on to triceps. And did you see when I came back up, I bent my knees, so make sure that you are bending your knees when you come back up. Elbows in, same thing, bicep curl, but both arms. And I'm not rocking and rolling here. Sometimes you'll see people doing this number. We're not doing that. We're controlling that move. It makes it harder, and it also focuses on the muscles that you want to work. And right now we want to work the biceps. I'm going to do 4 more. You do what you want. 2 and 1. Good job. Sometimes I use 15s on those bicep curls. I'm not bragging. I have used 20s, but it's really hard for me to keep good form, and I'll just be using my whole body, and it's not worth it. I don't want to hurt anything. All right, shoulders, biceps, triceps. So this time, we did single arms last time, it's double arms this time. So elbows up, hinge forward, try to keep your elbows up and take those weights out. Now you know what? I see my elbows dropping. Like I said, I'm a little tired today, so I'm bumping down to 10s. You can do that. Oh yeah, that's better. And if I wanted to, I can do more reps with a lighter weight, as I want to work to the point of exhaustion with that muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put those weights down. Circle my arms. And back. Shake it out. Let's do a little core work. I think I'll pick the 12s back up. I'm going to put 1 in each hand. Plant my feet, bend my knees slightly. I'm going to go down to one side. So I'm going, if you're mirroring me, go to your left and back up. Working that waist, those obliques. I'm going to do 12 on each side. So now I'm going to change. Keep breathing. Give me 4 more. Or I'm going to do 4 more. You do what you want to. 1 more. Good job. Put those down for a second. All right, so that was for the obliques. I want to do something that focuses, on this front part. So we're going to do some deadlifts. This is one of my favorite moves. And I'm going to grab some heavier weights. for this because the movement is really slow and you're not just using your abs, you're using the biggest muscle of your body, your glutes and your quads. So you're going to bend over, keeping your back flat, not rounding it. Bend over to about your shins or your ankles, and then slowly, as you roll back up, tighten your glutes, tighten that booty. And you're getting some great core work because you should be able to feel when you come back up your abs tightening and also some lower body work. So 2 in 1. And I'm coming all the way up and squeezing my glutes the whole way so they can have some benefits from this. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, I'm going to put those weights down. Another really good one for the front part of the abdominals that I love is what I call zombie. It's because you're holding the weight up and you're going to alternate bringing your leg up to that weight. And I've got an 8-pound weight. Feel like I could probably go heavier, so I think I'm going to grab a 10. But you want to be careful though, because you're bringing that leg up and you're on one leg. You don't want to hurt your back. Exhale on the movement. So when I bring that leg up and my arm down, I'm exhaling. And then I inhale back up. And I'm going to do one more on the other side. Good job. I'm going to put that weight down. All right, going to move on down to the legs. Let's stretch out that core a little bit. All the way down, toe touch, and feel it in your lower back. And take it up, deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, so back to the legs. Let's start off with 12s, and I might change my mind. All right, so put most of your weight on that left leg. And this right one's going to be like a kickstand out there. If you want to try to add some balance work, and hold that foot up, you can. But it's fine just to put, 20% of your weight over there and the rest on the other standing legs. But we're just going to come down in a squat and up. So it's like a one-legged squat. Nice and slow. If your knees bother you, put that weight down, get a lighter weight. Don't come down as far. And you can feel it, quad, hamstrings, and your booty back there. That left cheek is burning. I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to hold it right here on pulse. 7, 6. Y'all know I love those pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that leg out. We got to move to the other side. So now your left leg is like the kickstand. Now let's take it down and up in that squat. Trying to keep your chest up. Let's try one without. Yep. Good balance work though. This time, take it down and pulse. And release. Good job. Put that down for a second. Just shake my legs out. Woo-hoo. All right, I'm going to pick another weight to back up. Going back to the most of the weight being on that left leg or your right leg, and extend your left. And we're just going to lift and lower, making sure the knee and the toes are facing forward, facing the front. And that's going to keep that outer thigh going towards the ceiling, which is what you want, because that's what we're focusing on right now. Now flex. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it to the other side. So bend that knee a little bit, straighten out the other leg, get your balance. You can also tap your toe down, just like we do in some of our other workouts. Increasing the weight that you do this with, or your reps, going to give you a more challenging workout. Flex your foot, and as you continue to work out and get better and better, you need to challenge yourself, because if you don't, you're not going to see the results like you were at first. Good job. And it's fun to challenge yourself and move up with those weights. All right, let's do something for the inner thighs. So I'm going to pick up that other weight. So I've got two 12s. I could go up. I think I'll go up on this one. My legs are strong. My husband hates leg day. I love leg day. And I don't like our push up and pull up day as much. So take those feet out for plie. We're going to come up on our toes and give those calves a little bit of love too. Still getting some quad work, but you should feel it in the inner thigh more now than a regular squat. And even if you don't, you're working those inner thighs, trust me. Good job. Take it down, lift that left foot up and pulse. Four, 3, 2, and let's change. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So we can put those down because we actually just got some calf work done as well. Shake it out a little bit. I think instead of another full round, I'm just going to do a partial round because we worked our arms, shoulders by a try. But let's do a little bit for our back and our chest. So I'm going to go lighter on this. I think I can do 10s. All right, so I'm going to hinge at the waist again. And I bring those weights down facing each other. Bend my elbows and fly. Up, up. And I'm really focusing on squeezing my shoulder blades in the back, trying to bring them close together so I get that good strength work there. Of course, this is still shoulders here, shoulders and arms, but focusing more on that back. 6. I'm going to do 2 more. Last one, I'm going to put those down. Shake it out a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right, I'm going to do something for the pecs. I got to go lighter on this one. Let me try some 8s. Yeah, I think I can do 8s. Now plant my feet, bend my knees, engage my abs. You know the drill. Tuck my pelvis under And bring those arms up to goalpost, what we call goalpost arms. Then bring them in and out. Again, I know you're going to feel it in your shoulders, so yeah, you are still using those shoulders, but also those pecs, which we could also do some good old push-ups. Best thing, really, total push-up is like the total body move. It's everything. But I don't want to do push-ups today because I really, really love weights. 2 more. Good job. I'm going to put them down now. Shake them out just a little bit. This time I'm going to go really light because I'm using a straight arm for this. And I want you to bring those arms up and punch. As one goes out, the other one comes back. I'll turn sideways so you can see from the side what I'm doing. This is everything in the upper body here. I call this my little burnout move because sometimes I'll try to do a whole minute. I'm not going to do that today. I've got that number in my head, 16, and I actually lost count. That feels like 16. And by 16, or my reps on that, I mean, you can count 1, 2, 3, but I usually go 1, 2, each one. After I do each one, that's a rep. Okay, clasp those hands behind your back. Oh, that feels so good. Round it out. Push those palms out and up and release all the way down. Now, I don't do arms, like that, or legs every day. So I'll swap it out and I'll do, arms one day and legs the next, and etc. And I throw in a day of yoga because I love the stretch and I love working on my flexibility. So I wholeheartedly recommend that. All right, let's do one more. Clasp your hands, move right behind your back, and let those arms take you over. And back up. Left arm across. Back behind your head. Right arm across. And back. Good job. Release it, and we're just going to lunge it side to side. And now let's hold it right here. Both my feet are kind of at a diagonal, but not out all the way up to the side. Now I'm going to bring that heel up and really try to get on into that stretch a little more. And then I'm taking it to the other side. Feel that stretch first and then flex your foot. You can take it on down if you want to. And then back in the center, other side. And one more time, right leg. And I'm going to walk my feet together while my hands are down. And just bring your left leg back. And make sure that that front knee, your right knee, is in a straight line right over your ankle. Maybe I should turn sideways. How about that so you can see? All right? And these are some of the stretches I do, so it might be a little much, but I think you're ready. All right, try to straighten that front leg and take your head down. Ooh, I feel that in my hamstrings, all the way up my glutes and my hips. Such a good stretch. And back down. I'm going to keep my hands down, and bring that other leg up. Same thing on this side. I'm not going to take the time to turn because I feel like you know what I'm doing, but my knee is right over my ankle. Back leg extended, and I forgot to say this on the other leg, but you can come on down in that stretch if you want to, and can. Now straighten that front leg. And release. Once again, bring both feet together. I'm going to turn facing you, and we're going to roll it up slowly. Keep breathing. Arms up, and just lean back a little bit. And release it. Good job. Hope some of you like that and were able to do it. It's something to work towards if you feel like it's, too hard for you. But just because we're getting older doesn't mean we can't get strong again or get stronger, okay? So don't give up. Keep moving. See you soon.